Hi everyone, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and guess what? We have a full moon in Scorpio today, okay? And for some parts of the world, it will be tomorrow, May 8th, okay? This energy is really allowing us to reveal what no longer serves us. I know I say that literally with every full moon, but this one in particular is so important because Scorpio is one of those zodiac signs that usually keep things private. You know, they keep things very private, don't like to let things be known. And whenever there's a full moon in Scorpio, things will be revealed. Whether we like it or not, whether we like what is being revealed to us or not, it will be revealed. There's going to be some things that are said to us and we're going to be like, what? Okay? And I don't know about you, but there has definitely been a lot of tension. And that does not surprise me at all either, because anytime we're talking about Scorpios, of course, it's going to be intense, it's passionate, it's crazy, it's obsessive, it's crazy. Okay? So, with this full moon though, however, you want to, and I'm going to do it myself right now with my pleasure candle, because there's some things that I want to work on intimately and in other areas, personal areas in my life, and that I want to release, and things that I need to embrace and take care of. So those are going to be things that I do right now at that very moment, and I'm sharing this with you because it's so important that we release those things that no longer serve us, okay? And during this full moon in Scorpio as well, is that things, even personality traits, things we don't really want the world to really know about us is going to be revealed. People looking at us differently. Again, things coming up to the surface, ex-lovers, old problems, old issues, old concerns. But we also know that Scorpio can be very passionate, very sexual. But I wouldn't say that right now sex is going to be like the best. But I'll say it just also depends on what's in your birth chart, because see, that matters as well. Like for me, I have, and this is just a piece of me that I'm sharing with you, is that like I have Pluto in Scorpio and I have Mars in Scorpio. That is Scorpio's both ruling planets. So for me, this is very intense, very like for the past few days, I've been feeling a bit uneasy, not really feeling like myself, feeling really overwhelmed. I even cried at some point, and I remember just kind of really basically making a big deal out of nothing really. And it's just because I had this deep knowing, or I felt very strongly about something. And it could have been about people that I know, like my friends or family, or like just even my spouse or whatever. Like I just felt a very strong, intense energy within myself. And I had to allow myself to be vulnerable, because if I didn't, then I would have let the situation to consume me. And I didn't want that to happen. So I had to vent out or express what I actually was feeling, even if the other person didn't like it, even if it was something that they feel like should not have been said. I had to say it. I had to get it off my chest, because if I didn't, I would still be harboring those feelings, and that's really not doing me any justice. So when I say to release, I mean literally take some time to release the things that you no longer want a part of you or a part of your world. Okay, you are going to use this time to say, you know what, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to work through the situation. This is how I'm going to make myself better. So I'm going to give you guys just a brief example of what I'm saying, okay? Let's find some paper. Sorry, guys, I got my chest all up in your face. All right, so I have my pen. I have a piece of paper, well, a few pieces of paper, but don't worry about that, right? So on this paper, I'm going to say, I'm going to write down just a few things, or as many things as you like, guys, of what you would like to release, okay? So I'm writing down during this full moon in Scorpio, I'm releasing And that is what I want you to do. That's how I want you to start off. During this full moon, in Scorpio, I'm releasing, okay? I'm releasing fear, jealousy, I'm releasing, anything that kind of holds me back, like self-sabotage, those type of things. And it don't mean me per se, but I just want to give you guys an example, okay? Self-sabotage, jealousy, fear, always needing to be in control. I remember during the last full moon, that was what I decided to do. And I have stood on my ground to that about releasing the need to always want to have control. I said, it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to fight with myself or other people any longer about the need to have control over something. Like, if it's not working, it's not working, right? And this relationship is not for me, it's not for me, right? Or this friendship is not for me, it's not for me. And this job is not for me, it's not for me. It is what it is. But I'm no longer going to beat myself up over things that I cannot control. So those are some of the things that I released the last full moon. Just keeping it real with you guys. And this full moon, for me, I want to release, and this has been one of my biggest things, and it's fear, fear of rejection. And not just basically, not about like with people, but just fear of rejection, because I know what I'm passionate about. I know what I love to do. And for me, it has always been one of my biggest fears is to be comfortable pronouncing what I really love, and being, it's always been like that fear of what everybody else is going to say. And I remember like a week or two ago, I made a post and I was like, well, I'm just glad I don't give a fuck what people think about me anymore, And so tonight, during this full moon, this is going to be huge for me. I've been practicing it all week, how I'm going to deliver this message, and I'm so serious. Like, I really want to release that fear of rejection. Again, not because of other people, but fear of rejection because of things that I've been through, I've always felt like maybe people didn't appreciate me or love me or accept me for who I am, and I've always tried to be perfect for other people or for other situations, and what is that doing for me? So even at this time in my life, I'm releasing that fear, and I've been here before. I've been in this moment where I had to say, I have to release the fear, right? And I would get so confident, and I would do it, and I would be so eager and ready. But then deep down inside, something kept messing with me. And so it's ironic that 2 weeks before a full moon, that is exactly what I was feeling like. Yeah, I don't care, what people think or what they find out or what they know about me or what they don't know. Like, I just really don't care anymore. Do I care what people think about me? Absolutely. But I don't care what they think about me. You get what I'm saying? Like, in a negative way. Like, I could care less. Like, so it's better than if a person comes to me and says something beautiful, like, you know what, you really inspire me, you're a really amazing person. Cool. Like, I can deal with that. But if a person is being negative towards me, and they're like, oh, you do this, and you be doing too much, and for you to be a spiritual coach, you surely act like that. I don't believe in restrictions. So I'm no longer, and I always preach this, and I practice this a lot in my life, to just be free. And I want to really apply that. Like, I want to really, really, I don't want to just say it. I want to really, really apply that method to my lifestyle. Like, I don't give a okay? Like, I am free. I am free. I'm not here to live by anyone else's standards or what people think or how people want to sit back and judge me for having my own personality. Like, I just don't care. But if you have something nice and positive to say about me, absolutely, let's roll with that. So tonight, I hope to inspire you guys. During this full moon in Scorpio, I'm releasing the fear of rejection. And I hope that you can find your cause or your why and what you would like to release. Because I'm super ready for that new moon in Gemini. Because I know it's all about intellectual abilities. And so I'm super excited to see what the universe is going to provide me with. But at this very moment, before I can even get to that point, I need to release that fear of rejection. It is what it is. I don't give a damn. You know, I'm going to have a lot of people that love me to death. Like, they're going to be like, oh my God, I can't live without you. Like, you're amazing. You inspire me. You are whatever. Like, the list will go on and on forever in a day. Right? And then, of course, there's going to be the naysayers, the people that judge me, you know, that's never even walked a mile in my shoes. They will judge me and point a finger and be ready to criticize me and hurt me. And even will probably try to destroy me or try to sabotage something that I love. People that will literally judge me for the same thing that they're doing. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, that actually happened to me. And it has happened to me more than once, where people would judge me for doing something, then they would turn around and do it. It has happened to me several times with my family, so-called friends, you know, places at work. Like, yeah, I've been through that. So at this point, I'm like, I'm so serious. I've never been more serious than today. And I hope that I can inspire you guys to release something that means a lot to you, as if, as in a way, like, my release is affecting me. Like, I'm so serious. Like, tonight, during this full moon in Scorpio, I'm releasing the fear of rejection. So, when you write down what you are releasing, you write it down. It don't have to be anything big. But hey, like I said, everyone's story is different. So no judgment here, okay? I'm releasing the fear of rejection. And I don't care how it comes. Okay, like I said, that rejection could be from anything. For me, it's bigger than just family or friends. It's a rejection coming from when I was a kid, you know, and told I was never going to amount to nothing, or told I wasn't good enough. It's that type of rejection. I'm releasing that fear that when I face people just like that I don't get weak, and I don't get sad, and I don't crumble, and I don't cry, and I don't self-sabotage my lifestyle because of what someone else's beliefs in me is, or what they feel like I should live my life like. Okay, all my life I tried to be better for other people, and as I got older I learned to separate myself from that. But as I got even older and I grew within my spirituality, not in my religion, I grew in my spirituality, in my spiritual growth, as I learned more and more about myself, right? That is when I discovered it's not people that I'm afraid of that's going to reject me. It's my past. I keep allowing my past to interfere. It's not the things that people say to me now, because I don't really give a fuck. It's really more about where I've been. And a lot of times, you know, we think we are over hurt, and we think that we have overcame, you know, horrible things that people have said or that they've done to us, and we think that it just been like, oh, I don't care, I forgive you, and then move on. And it's not always that simple. It felt like it was going to be that simple once upon a time, but like I said, we're dealing with a full moon Scorpio right now, so a lot of things are coming up to the surface for me, and I'm going to utilize this time to be confident and believe that I'm done with that fear. I'm done with the fear of rejection. Okay? So, what are you releasing tonight? Okay, so this one I'm gonna do using my candle line. Okay, using the pleasure candle for my candle line, passion versus pleasure. Okay, and I'm going to burn this candle because I realized, you know, we have candles, like I even have, you know, the really big one, but it's not necessary for me to use this because, like I said, my request is very simple. So I don't need something that's dramatic, but I do need something really small and simple and cute just like this. So, yeah, I'm releasing the fear of rejection. During this full moon in Scorpio, I'm releasing the fear of rejection. 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 I am beautiful. I'm smart. I am powerful. I'm amazing. I have accomplished so much. So I'm releasing the fear of rejection. I'm releasing the fear of rejection. I am releasing the fear of rejection. Okay? All right. And then this is my favorite part. Bye! Guys, so yes, you, just like me, we just got rid of our fears. Hello. We are literally working on the healing process. The work begins like right now. We're doing the healing process. Okay? We're not allowing people or our past to hold us hostage. We're not doing that. No way. We're not allowing people to keep trying to take us back to the past over and over and over because they can't find forgiveness within their heart. No, we're not living like that anymore. Okay? So yes, you know what we do now? I'm glad you asked. We are going to write down a list of what we are proud of. Things that we are excited about. Okay? Can you think of anything that you are excited about? Can you think of anything that you feel blessed to have? Can you think of anything that you feel God has blessed you with lately? Do you feel abundance in your life? Do you feel like prosperity will always follow you? What are some things that you are grateful for at this moment? For me, my love, stability. I'm super grateful for stability. I'm grateful for security. I'm grateful for love in every area of my world. I'm grateful for my clientele. I'm grateful to have a roof over my head. I'm just so grateful. And I'm going to write those things down. Okay? And once you do that, once you really, really write down everything that you're grateful for, and keep in mind, guys, your paper does not have to be as big as mine. It can be literally whatever size fit, your message, okay? But you're going to roll the paper towards you like this. And you're going to roll it towards you 7 times, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what you're going to do, okay? You're going to roll that information towards you. And what that just did is that you sealed it. You're like, look, this belongs to me. That happiness, it all belongs to me. That joy, it all belongs to me. That abundance, that prosperity, it all belongs to me. That wonderful marriage, it all belongs to me. That child, it all belongs to me. That pregnancy, it all belongs to me. Okay? It all belongs to me. That home, it belongs to me. I'm taking back everything that was stolen from me. And I choose to live in the moment right now, today, and receive what it has truly been belonging to me. And I'm going to accept it and close it with a kiss. And I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to be frustrated because I know that these things that I have, I made affirmative action with this. I didn't put in the work. I already told God what I'm grateful for. So it's no need for me to cry about it, to pray about it 1,000 times, or beg God for it over and over and over and over. It's going to happen. Well, it's already happening. It's already in the works. It's happening, like right now. Yes, hello. Give it a big, fat, juicy kiss. I'm sorry if you're a guy and you're watching this, you're like, what? I'm not kissing no fucking paper, right? I know. Guys, if you feel like you too tough, you too gangster, just, roll it up. You ain't gotta kiss it. Just keep forcing that energy towards you. Put it in your pocket. If you feeling like that, put it in your pocket, put it away. But if you're like me, you just want to hold it close to your chest and just, don't you just feel good? Like, I just want to just embrace that new feeling of relief, right? So guys, you guys can find me on YouTube at G1 Insights. You can follow my website, g1insights.org. You can also email me at g1insights.org@gmail.com. Guys, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I really hope that this full moon release really helps a lot of you, if not all of you, okay? Thank you for watching. You have a great one. Bye. Good night.